Sun in Aries, in the eighth house. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to grow the most during life's biggest challenges? Instead of avoiding transformation, they face it head on and often emerge stronger than before. This is one of the themes of Sun in Aries in the eighth house. In this video, we'll explore what happens when the Sun, the planet of identity and purpose, combines with Aries, the sign of courage and initiative, in the eighth house, the area of transformation, intimacy, shared resources, and personal growth. Let's break it down. The planet, the Sun. In astrology, the Sun represents your core identity, your vitality, your confidence, and your life purpose. It symbolizes the qualities you're developing throughout your lifetime and the way you naturally express yourself. The Sun answers the question, who am I becoming? The sign, Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and is ruled by Mars. It represents courage, confidence, leadership, independence, initiative, and action. Aries is willing to face new experiences directly and often learns best through taking action. At its highest expression, Aries is fearless, inspiring, and resilient. At its lower expression, Aries can become impatient, impulsive, or overly focused on controlling situations. The house, the eighth house. The eighth house is the house of transformation. It represents transformation, intimacy, trust, shared finances, investments, inheritances, psychological growth, healing, endings, and new beginnings. This house teaches us that growth often comes through change. It asks us to let go of what no longer serves us so that something stronger can take its place. Putting it all together, when the Sun is in Aries in the eighth house, your identity develops through transformation. Rather than avoiding life's deeper experiences, you're often called to face them with courage. This placement can create a powerful desire to understand yourself on a deeper level. You may be interested in psychology, personal development, spirituality, or any subject that helps explain why people behave the way they do. The eighth house also governs shared resources, so themes involving financial partnerships, investments, or building resources with others may become important throughout your life. In close relationships, honesty and trust are essential. You may prefer meaningful connections over superficial ones, even if opening up emotionally takes time. Your core power. Your greatest strength is your resilience. You have the ability to rebuild yourself after setbacks and transform challenges into opportunities for growth. This placement also gives you courage in situations that others may find overwhelming. You often remain determined when life requires difficult decisions or major change. People may naturally trust you because they sense your depth and your willingness to face reality directly. Your core challenge. One lesson for Sun in Aries in the eighth house is learning that vulnerability is not weakness. Because Aries values strength and independence, you may sometimes try to handle emotional struggles on your own. The eighth house teaches that true intimacy requires trust, openness, and allowing others to support you. Another challenge can involve shared resources. You may need to balance your desire for independence with the realities of financial partnerships, joint responsibilities, or collaborative decisions. Learning patience and cooperation can strengthen both your relationships and your long-term security. Your evolution. As this placement matures, you realize that your greatest strength isn't avoiding change, it's embracing it. The evolved Sun in Aries in the eighth house becomes someone who leads others through transformation simply by demonstrating courage and authenticity. You learn that every ending creates space for a new beginning. Instead of fearing change, you become someone who uses it as a catalyst for growth. Your confidence comes not from controlling life, but from trusting your ability to adapt to whatever life brings. Reflection. Questions. If you have Sun in Aries in the 8th house, ask yourself, what part of my life is asking me to transform? Am I allowing myself to trust others when I need support? And how can I turn life's challenges into opportunities for growth? Your greatest power isn't avoiding transformation. It's having the courage to grow through it. Remember, no single placement tells your entire story. Your moon, rising sign, planetary aspects, and the rest of your birth chart all add important layers to how this energy is expressed. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn about every planet, every sign, and every house combination, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next astrology lesson.